Plan for y'all today, man. You know, we in our lab, we got some good sleep. We back focused. We been focused. The focus never stopped, man. It's Gucci Mane marketing 101. We about to blitz the game. Somehow, some way with the raw, gritty, unorthodox work ethic, production, presentation, and displaying methods. I feel like I can win anybody over. So today, the first three topics are kind of going to be the same, and we got to talk about them on Twitch, man. So I feel like if you're a content creator, man, you need to be watching any and all Devin Nash's video. This is a guy who has figured out the marketing, the agency aspect of streamers, the talent pool, the platforms of social media. What do they want? How are streamers getting paid? I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Uh, Go back to the basics. That's what I'm about to focus on. Let me turn the camera on for this one. That's one. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Go back to the basics. That's what I'm about to focus on. I watched a Mr. Beast video. I watched a Mr. Beast video. No cap, right? And the reoccurring message he said in probably every message of the video is, I just want to make better YouTube videos. I just want to make better YouTube videos. So, going back to the basics, live streaming is below professional sports, right? People aren't even watching professional sports anymore at home. They're not going to the stadiums either. So live streaming has to be incorporated in that same type of conversation. People really are still kind of new to Twitch, and you know what I'm saying, the Cone site Kick, which is made off of AWS. That's a whole nother conversation. If you know, you know. But what I'm saying is if you want to be a streamer and you haven't already been grandfathered in to certain paths and contracts and conversations, you got to move different. You have to move different. What I mean by moving different is you have to 1000% make offline content. You have to grow conversations. You have to have somewhere that somebody can binge watch you at their leisure. Nobody's going to be able to pull up to your live streams every day, all day. Not even the people that really, really fuck with you. That is the reality of content creation, musicianship, acting, and anything else inside of this internet entertainment realm. Rapping, all that shit. All that shit. Somebody attacked my stream numbers a couple days from two different people, right? And I thought it was very interesting that they attacked the stream numbers. And what I found interesting about this is the first thing they went to is the views. I've had hundreds of people in my stream, and I've had one or two people. Those one or two people became my dedicated A1 day ones. So when we talking about content creation, it's all about what's hot right now. And I might be playing something that's not hot to my people right now, that's not hot to the world right now. It's just like your favorite rapper going in there and doing a beat for fucking Pharrell, or the guy from fucking Ohio, like just doing something different because that's what he want. The key to this shit is not trying to be like everybody else. I thought, at least, that is the key to artistry to me. I don't want my streams to look like Stone Mountains. I don't want my streams to look like Dr. Disrespect, because y'all can go watch them. When you pull up to Impulse Gaming, we gonna have a different type of level here. We gonna have a different type of energy. We gonna have a different type of conversation. And I don't know. I don't know what's next for content creation, because I don't think streaming is going anywhere. People say it's going to be in a stagnant point. I feel like we're going to be like in the NBA was when Jordan left. We need to figure out what's next and who's next. Whoever that LeBron esque person, platform, mind is inside this streaming content creation world that's going to lift us all up and lift us to the next level, they haven't been discovered yet. Casanat, he's hot right now, and he's probably number one. It's a couple other people. Aiden Ross is still relevant. XQC, and you already mentioned Dr. Disrespect and Stone Mountain and some of the other major voices in this game. But Live streaming isn't what it was even 3 years ago, and COVID has shown. Check this out. I am going to link this in the description of this video if you watch it back on YouTube. Devin Nash has proven that since COVID, that the numbers should be better, and they've actually regressed. So, like when you attack my streams, when you attack my numbers, I don't think you understand what social media is going through right now because my offline content is hidden. Look, I made some videos like 5 years ago about Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? And you know, it came and went. No, the regular Justice League, and then it came and went. And then when Zack Snyder, the Snyder Cut dropped on HBO Max, when that became a thing, y'all know all those videos started to get traction. Motherfucking videos just started getting pull up. You never know what somebody is searching for. You don't know what somebody is clicking for. Be the evergreen. An evergreen is always going to be an evergreen through and through. From January to December, you need to have searchable content, whether you playing Madden, Call of Duty, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, GTA, Mario Kart, CSGO, whatever you're playing, you need to have searchable content as a content creator. That is what is going to bring new people. That is what is going to bring pillars to a fucking community. I don't know enough about, the monetization side of things because I haven't hit those thresholds, but what I do know is not enough of y'all look at this shit like a business, like a brand. Niggas really just, this is your numbers. This you're live with 4 people. This is why I tell y'all niggas be faking they streams, because niggas be faking they streams. I don't know if you bought a bot. Who gives a fuck if you bought a bot? I keep the same energy whether I got 2 people, 3 people, 100 people, 4 people. Not enough of y'all actually know how to do that. Not enough of y'all know how to entertain. Not enough of y'all know how to grow, create, curate that conversation inside of the community. What up, love and light? Shout out to the deuces in the chat. We're going in this morning on the first topic of understanding social media. Just really understanding social media, and like I say, all these topics really bridge together in the first segment of the stream before we get some games on. And I'm in open lobbies challenge. So if I want the smoke today. I woke up feeling like I'm him, so I want the smoke today. But we also gonna talk that talk. We're gonna talk real shit. First, as y'all know, is always on Twitch, and then we migrate over to YouTube, Exclamation Nation, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and last but certainly not least, the podcast, which is coming back. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a solo format, and I'm going to incorporate guests and incorporate the co-host, Church, 6-7 back in slowly for surely. So, like, man, we got shit going. Like they say, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. You gotta have Dr. Disrespect's motherfucking setup, and I guarantee you ain't gonna put in the work, the energy, and time if you only focus on going live and working and worried about views. If you gaming all day, you not making content. You not making content if you gaming all day. If you worried about 4 or 5 people, not 4 or 500. If you worried about a few hundred people in your live every day, and you're worried about those monthly subs, and you worried about those bits, you ain't making content. How are people fucking with you offline? How are people fucking with you offline? A rapper don't drop a song just to go on tour. They don't play the single on tour. They play cataloged music, old and new. So what are you doing currently? What are you working on currently? What have you built in the past? Like, you have to build a bridge. You have to build a bridge. You have to build a bridge. What up, chat? Who rocking with me this morning? I see people popping in. I ain't even putting no shares out here. Segment 1, understanding social media. That was a cool that really wasn't a segment, man. I'm just saying, like, we just really like harping on a couple things, because I just love when people attack the views and they don't understand what they're attacking, because it's like I got videos as close to 1 million on TikTok. I got a quarter of a million videos views on motherfucking Instagram. So like when we talk like when we really start breaking down like social media metrics, like somebody said, well, TikTok is the highest discoverability. Wrong. That's how I know you don't understand social media. Check out Devin Nash's videos. I'm telling you, TikTok offers something on the higher discoverability side for a younger demo. But the number one discoverability platform for sure and by sure is YouTube. Through and through, it is YouTube. Facebook, it has the most social media users out of all of them. So there's always going to be the opportunity to grow there and put, content there and grow a community over there. Believe it or not, it has the most social media users. We talk Instagram. It has the most engaging users. So that means that people of all types, whatever it is, whatever hobby, the Instagram folks, they fuck with what they fuck with. That's why it's the highest engaged user platform. And then we get into the TikToks, the WhatsApps, the Telegrams. Like there's data to market to market and metric this shit. But when somebody attack my views, I automatically know they don't know what they talking about. And then I gotta pull the Drake card. Pull up your name, hit your link tree, and then I see this bullshit. YouTube is the best for discoverability. TikTok is even better for new creators. Instagram is used by younger audiences. So check this out. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Like I've actually been doing some other homework because live streaming ain't what it is. Live streaming isn't what it used to be. And knowing that, you got to shift. Like right now, let's just say English speaking content creators aren't the wave anymore. How do I know? Look at the movies and look at the professional sports and look at the musicians, right? Follow me. Follow me. So once we start to follow that, we see that all these top people in those sectors and fields have international ties. So as some of these other countries start to develop their infrastructures and internet and telecommunications and cyber accessibilities, the American, black, white, or indifferent, born in the continental United States isn't exactly on the highest marketability side. And there's data to prove that. Some of the highest uh, viewed streamers currently with the highest CCV, CC, we're talking 300 plus. Because if you ain't got 300 plus, you're a small streamer. Sorry, I don't care how many views you're getting. If you ain't got 300 plus, if you ain't Stone Mountain, if you ain't Pokimane, if you ain't XQC, sorry. I Show Speed, Kai Sanat, Dr. Disrespect, Zlander, I could go on and on. So when you attack my views, you don't know, you don't understand what these platforms are doing. And that goes into the second segment of the rule of 1,000s. The rule of 1,000s is something, let me get it right because I don't want to fuck this up. So I'm working on presenting, before we get into gameplay, I'm working on actually making content and talkable points. Because some of these hit a little bit harder on the clips. And what I've learned, y'all know Joe Budden fanboy, what I learned from him in the Rory and Maul era, they've said it so many times, the clips is what really blew them up. Like people fucked with the podcast and fucked with them, and the and the long form episodes were good enough, but the clips is what takes you off because people need to be able to watch and engage and consume and spend their money on their time their way. Appreciate that. Subscribe. Okay, the rule of 1,000s. The rule of 1,000s defines what qualifies as writing, recording, or photography purposes, requires such relevant. That's not it. That's not it. Ranking videos also does as well. I've never really you mean like tier lists? I got some great tier list ideas, like the greatest TV shows ever. I'm gonna give y'all 4 of them right here, like 4 fire TV shows. If you like TV, if you want a good story, and they don't make TV how they used to anymore. I think like I think like 35% of TV is mid. And what I mean by that, the genre you enjoy is probably been watered down. So you got to go look into another genre to actually enjoy a good story, good production, good acting. Like that's in all the genres. Like 'cause you got to understand what's going on inside entertainment. But The Sopranos, duh. The Wire. A lot of people are gonna say this next one is highly controversial, but y'all gotta watch Lost. Never was a fan of Lost, but as an adult, when I rewatched it, what it offers, what it offered to the game, it offered an anthology style of TV show where it didn't have to connect and no story from the beginning to the end had to make sense. It was literally telling individual stories of entirety. Like people don't understand TV either, but it's like that's why half of this shit. I said 35. 35% of this shit is mid. But the people in these fields who are smarter than me and get paid more money than me have said this. I can't find the rule of a thousand. Oh, here we go. This is one of them content creators, streamers, YouTubers. You gotta like really dive into this one. Somebody told me this one day when I was at work, and I just ran with it, and I applied it to my everything. Take the number 1,000. The number 1,000 is made up of 1,000 individual ones. Taken alone, each individual one seems completely insignificant. It doesn't even represent 1% of 1,000. However, you need each and every one in order to get to the total of 1,000. So when people attack your views, when people attack your likes, when people attack your follows, keep grinding, bro. Like that shit really don't matter. Every minute, every 30 seconds adds up to the minute, that adds up to the hour, that adds up to the couple hours. Like my watch time in doing this, y'all. My watch time in doing this. For some reason, every time I get close to 1,700 hours, it'll drop back down. Like, so you know what that tells me is I ain't even been putting content live on YouTube. We need to tackle the offline content. We need to give the people who been blitzing the clips and the reels something else to see. It resets every 24 hours and moves the dial. So we need to put up two to three videos a day. Once we get to 3,000, we'll be monetized. And then I think I'll start moving different. I might like just do 2 live streams a day. Cause I started this YouTube off of 2 people. Yeah, I love YouTube Studio. Sometimes I feel like I don't utilize it properly enough. Like just the research bar and the analytics bar. That's really why I've been blitzing the clips and the shorts. Cause Think Media, yeah, everybody should follow them. Said that YouTube themselves have told them that there is a shortage on the clips. So I know I get it. The clips keep people on the platform. You need to have the long form content as well. Since it pulls the bots. I think you know what triggers the bots? A lot of people don't want to say this, but your descriptions, not your tags, your actual paragraphical words. So I went when I watched a lot of other like creators and what they did and for the most part, it don't matter how good the video is. It don't matter what the production is unless you're, popular. If that thumbnail is mid, your video is sunken. But they're always, yeah, hunting for hot terms. Yeah, so I used to make heavy clickbait. Impulse making clickbait. No. Yeah, I used to make heavy clickbait, but the clickbait era came and went, and you really gotta have some substance. You really gotta have some content and some context in said material. I have videos I put a time. I seen Mr. B said he spent like close to $1 million on a thumbnail once, and the video was and the actual production of the video cost less than a Subway sandwich. I swear to God, you really be at the mercy. But that's like, you ever pulled up Netflix or any other streaming service and you just be like, what is this? And you'll get through the first act and be like, I'm glad I made a good choice because I was not sold on the picture. We'll just say that. Like, the picture was, it made you feel 50-50. But speaking of Netflix, speaking of the stream wars, uh, WWE is coming to Netflix now. And I don't know the full details. So let's see if we can pull that up. I be trying to get back into wrestling heavy, but I think it's too corporate now. Like, there's not enough followable personalities. And for the last 7 years, I've been getting the Roman Reigns blitz. I'm glad they're giving other people pushes too, but Roman Reigns, like, it's all Roman Reigns. You don't even need to watch it. Just like go away and come back for a minute. I swear to God, Roman Reigns is still gonna be him. Coming out of Stamford, Connecticut. This deal goes to in effect next year, 2025. It's been in inception. They've been talking about this for a minute, and this comes from this probably comes from the Endeavor merger. You know, they got in bags. So, this isn't going to be live Raw episodes. This is just going to be like Peacock. This is going to be like Peacock. All right. So you can just go rewatch 1,600 episodes of classic moments, classic WCW moments, shit like that. Shit like that. All right, well, let's stay on script today. So we got through social media, rule of 1,000, the evolution of Twitch. The evolution of Twitch. I am one of those people who have lived off my gifted subs. I am grateful for the gifted subs. I think all creators on this platform at some point feels the same way of the words I just echoed. But it's about to die. The CEO has already came out and said it in so many words. And I really want y'all to I'm a pin this Devin Nash video, bro. Cause like I really want everybody to watch this motherfucker. Like, it was so telling to me about what's coming. Like, everything I just echoed, I got from this video. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I just put it in my own words. We paraphrased. This Devin Nash video, yeah. This Devin Nash video, that's the one everybody needs to watch. Streamers, we ain't about to be getting paid no more. We need to do is about to go back to how it started. Who's popping offline? And I kind of got on the tangent, but I started my content creation career with offline content. Shout out to Charlie, Emergency Awesome, doing the comic book, movie, TV style analytical breaking down each episode, what's coming, the production chain leading up to the trailer, leading up to the reaction, and so forth. Yeah, like, that's the lane that I wanted to be in when I started my content creation career. I was smoking a blunt one day, watching The Flash, and I was like, damn, I know who the Reverse Flash is. I swear to God, I'll never forget it. Like, I know who the Reverse Flash is. And I told all my friends, and I told everybody at work, and I'd be damn, like, it was the thing. Like, that was the thing at the time, because they kind of went back to some retro TV. Who is this character? I would have got away for it wasn't for you crazy kids. Yada yada. So I figured out who the Reverse Flash was like in the 3rd episode, and anybody who knows the story of the Flash probably did as well. But it was cool at the time. So he was already making content for like years. I really didn't even fuck with YouTube. I just kind of like turned it on for music, and here we are. So I don't take the grind for granted. I don't take any one person, 1 minute, one metric for granted. I appreciate it all. So going back to how we started the stream, said person who attacked my views, I can't look you up on TikTok. I can't look you up on Instagram. And that's not me slighting. That's me saying, if you're so much better than me on the live side, bet, cool. I submit. Now let me help you on the offline side, because if it's popping for you, that's only gonna bring more eyes to me. That's only gonna bring more eyes to the industry. Whether I like you, whether I hate you. Like, people gotta understand this. Like, 50 Cent fanboy, been reading his book. He's putting on a master strategy every time he talks and goes out and put on the show and put on the production on how to do, how to write, how to create content, a network, a community. And I've done a bad job of pushing and burning a lot of bridges, but I took from the 50 Cent playbook too. Sometimes you got to call people out. Sometimes you got to let people know, I don't care if you're at the top of the chain. I get up and I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. And all those dollars, that popularity, that fame, that notoriety, kind of don't mean nothing to me. That's also probably why bro got shot 9 times too. That's also why bro probably got shot 9 times too. Oh man, 30 minutes in, we ain't even played a game yet. That's fire, y'all. That is fire. But also, most of this that I've said, pre-production last night. So I kind of was excited to get into the stream. I was excited to tell the story this way. Not the story, just like, really plan the show. I've been digesting for years Senpai Gaming, Epos Vox, Harris Heller, Devin Nash, Nutty. Like, you can think of every stream coach person on YouTube. I've probably watched, and subscribed to their videos. I swear to God. So, sometimes I got to get out of my feelings about what hasn't happened yet, because my lane might not be inside playing competitive Madden. My lane might not be playing competitive Call of Duty. It might be sitting here talking to y'all. It might be sitting here having, strategic social media bridging conversations with the next creator. I don't know. But what I do know is I don't never limit myself like people think. I do a lot of stuff offline, and I think I got to start displaying that more. I got to start showing and talking about what I actually like more, so people can see and feel that side of me. Because business one-on-one, whether people want to admit it or not, business one-on-one is you support the person. You don't support the product. Fuck the product. You can go down the bread aisle and there's 50 options you can get. Wheat, white, Texas toast, gluten-free, organic, you know what I'm saying? Rye, pita. There's 50 options. 50. Whatever's for you or what you want is what people is going to get, is what people's going to invest their time into. That's business one-on-one. And I didn't need streaming or content creation to teach me that. To teach me that. Since we having a fire conversation chat, we're going to snooze the ads for a minute. But with that being said, this stream, this segment is brought to you by Mellow Hype. All-Star here. All-Star here. All-Star is in Indianapolis in 2024, so make sure you check out the new merch collection brought to you by Mellow Hype. It features some shirts. It features some tracksuits. You know what I'm saying? Put on for your city. Put on as an NBA basketball fan. Put on for yourself. Drip the correct way. Mellow Hype. Use the promo code IMPULSE. Get up to 15% off for first-time shoppers. Since we snoozing the ass, shout out to my dog Boogie. All right, what we chatting about, chat, man? What's the vibes, man? Y'all turn me up today. And we're definitely on point. You're definitely on point segment wise. I thought about doing a just chatting stream only on Kick and making that going forward our podcast. Edit it down, of course, and fix the audio in the post and just throw it up, just to, because we still get views and downloads. I just got to talk to my mans about how do we remonetize the podcast, because people still like listen and download those old episodes, and they are like more relevant than they ever been before. I think like the normalization episode, man, link is in exclamation podcast. Like, I think half of my problem is I'm like in the middle of a lot of shit. Recorded in Audacity. Ooh, that is a gem. I gotta put that in the notepad. That is a gem. Audacity scares me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be trying to use Audacity. I actually use it a lot more than I think. Yeah, Audacity scares me. But yeah, that's what we might be doing going forward with the podcast. Just so when I'm on the road, my goal this year is to always have a clip out. So I might be in California in post, whether I'm live, whether I'm dropping a couple videos. Y'all know what's up. I think going forward is going to be just like I said, the blitzkrieg marketing. I know a lot of people don't like myself, my takes, my delivery, but I know a lot more can appreciate the work ethic to get to this point, because I was looking at some old Twitch clips, and I'm gonna post it on Instagram, I'm gonna post it on the channel as well, of like where we came from. We talking about bedroom, snowball mic. We might as well, that wasn't even 480p. I don't know what that was. That was on a Betamax. But that was a Logitech camera. So I'm literally trying to follow the blueprint of every streamer. I think every streamer has had a snowball. Every streamer has had the Logitech cam. Like there's levels to this growth. So I don't want to get angry anymore about what hasn't happened. If you can attack my views, I used to tell myself any publicity is good publicity. If you can attack my views on a live stream, which actually you didn't even do correctly, you went to my YouTube page and attacked the replay video, because the live stream of that video had like 15 views. So he didn't even do that correctly. But yeah. Yeah. The offline content is really what I want to get back to heavily. Like, I don't know, sometimes it's hard to synthesize hunger synthetically. That's what I'm going to say. Synthetically, you can't make yourself hungry once you've had certain goals hit. Like, if you remember how you got to certain places and what you did to get there, you try to like eliminate the fat, eliminate the mistakes. You should be more efficient at it, right? But that also changes what you did to get there, the risks you took, the sacrifices you made, the corners you cut. Like, we all know this in real life shit. We ain't even talking about content no more. So, like, I used to cut a lot of videos off of my iPhone, bro. Like, I'll watch a flash trailer on the bus on the way to work. The bus on the way to work. Edit it up on the phone. I'm walking into the warehouse, flash trailer and review is up. Thumbnailed, I just cooked up. So the technology that we have today, currently right now in this TikTok era, it wasn't even what it was like in 2017, 2018. So that hunger I used to have, I'm trying to bring back into the content. So it's like I got a lot of shit that I really been writing, like writing and trying to get my thoughts across correctly. Like, it's some TV shows that we really need to break down that I try to search. Everybody has done a Wire review, but nobody has done a review of The Wire, Power. What was the other one? It was The Wire, Power, and Snowfall. And they're literally telling the same story. But, nobody has done that video. So I'm trying to put my brain skills together, my marketing ability together to tell that story to everybody. Like, it's so many stories and opportunities to be told out here, so many levels to attack content creation. But the live side and aspect is dead right now. And if you don't know that, You not paying attention to what's going on in the world. Not even the gaming world. The games don't hit like they used to, whether you're a major fanboy, fanatic, critic, or hater. The money isn't generating creative development wise. It's all corporate driven. So, what you have to do, what I have to do, what we have to do is tell stories in a different way. Go tell different stories. Like right now, one of the greatest movies, one of my favorite movies ever, Al Pacino, top top 5 actor ever. This boy right here, Heat, fire, right? If you ain't seen this movie, first off, like, I don't even know if you're allowed to talk to me. That's first. But if you ain't seen this movie, they don't make them like this no more. This is like cinematic storytelling. This is dialogue. This is scores. This is rising act. This is falling action. This is explosion. This is sex. This is romance. This is what movie making is. They don't make them like this no more. Maybe I should sit down and try to make a review of Heat, because I don't see too many of those. I don't see too many people talking vividly about what a good movie is. And I just discovered this the other day. Now I'm one of these people. You know how you meet somebody and they be like, they don't make them like they used to, where I only fuck with this era. I fuck with the era of movies between 1984 and 2002. That gap, the best movies that ever made between that gap. And the reason I capped it at 2002 is because that's when The Matrix came out. I think it was 2001. But everything after that is just like a copy of what The Matrix, epitomized. And I think like CGI was close to its peak. No, CGI was at its peak probably in 2004. Not it was the second Pirates of the Caribbean. That was when CGI was at its peak. So, like, yeah, those movies, those are the best movies. That is the best storytelling. That is like, you can go back to it right now. All that shit ages perfectly. That's why half of these streaming movies are fucking mid. But when you make something that people can go back to, even with all this boom bap micro technology, pop-up movies, YouTube, iPhone, Tubi movies, all these motherfuckers still get added to damn near every streaming platform. They hold strong. They stand strong and through the test of time. Yeah, like, but enough people don't see it that way. And maybe I need to put that out there passionately for y'all, passionately for the world to see it that way. Let me see. We 30 minutes in. We ain't even play no football yet. We ain't even play no foosball yet. We thought we'd get some challenges for the open lobby, but it's cool. I actually just like talking and having a conversation more anyway. This kind of gets my brain and my wheels spinning a little bit more, because I told myself and I told my mans this, because he was like, man, you ain't really been streaming. You ain't really been. I'm like, bro, there's only so many pick sixes that I can get. It's not that I don't like playing in tournaments competitively in Madden or Call of Duty, but those aren't real to me. Like, that is literally like taking the dial and cranking it to like 1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see my best self, of course you want to see me play against the best people, and but like, are we playing against, we all got the same setup, we all got the same internet, we using the same controller? Like, is it all true neutral site like in real life, real sports competitive arena? For the most part, in these tournaments that we play from home, like, we all hop in a private lobby. Nah, that's not true indicative gamesmanship to me. I'm one person, and I can be wrong in this based on what people do and the money that has been made. But I feel how I feel. That's really why I don't like to like participate that way. I like to win over people in another way. So when you pull up to a stream, I ain't gonna waste your time and let you see me get washed. But I ain't about to like I gotta play in this tournament and I gotta play in that tournament, and if I'm not playing in this tournament, then you can't see me at my best. I don't even think I have the opportunity to compete in the MCS. That's Madden. I don't even know how to get into the Warzone professional circuit. Like I don't even think that the access points for these are public for people, streamer or not. Like I would have to do some mega shit in the lobby against like Tim the Tap Man on accident, and they call me like, yo, okay. Like I would have to do that, but that means that but then that bridges the conversation that nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Y'all remember Halo, right? Y'all know I call Halo mid. Ninja was a professional Halo player. C-list. He wasn't even B-list. He wasn't even a star. Then Fortnite comes. I hear a lot of people say, well, you old and you washed and you this. So I didn't even know you can be aged in certain things, because I've never heard nobody attack Drake for rapping about what he raps about right now. How old is Drake? Let's find out. You old, you over 30, nigga. You playing mad, nigga. You washed. Drake is 37, right? We ain't never heard nobody attack him for rapping. I think Young Jeezy just dropped the album. Let's check him out. He's 46. Should I keep going? Let's go to Jay-Z. Let's go to Jay-Z. I did not want to drop that controller. Jay-Z is 54. How about Future? Future is 40. So the things that they rap about, we accept. It sounds good. We party to it. It makes us feel good. That's cool. I don't denounce that. I agree with that. I party to those things. What I'm saying is, when somebody hops on a social media platform and attacks you saying, well, you're this age, so you shouldn't be doing this, or you're this age, you should stop doing that. Like, who wrote the rules? Who said that? Somebody find me the manual. Somebody find me the manual where they wrote it down and say, yo, these are the rules. They said once you turn this age, you can't, like, who said that shit? I want to know. I'll shut up if y'all find it, like if y'all put it in writing. But too many times, too many people are influenced through groupthink about what you should or should not be doing. Stand firm in what you want to do. I'm going to tell a funny story here. I was at a party not too long ago, right? It wasn't a party. It was like a little function, a little kickback. People smoking, drinking, playing cards, yada, yada, right? So it turns into a Uno session. The whole room, everybody has to play Uno. That's the rule of the party. So y'all know, long story not so long, Impulse wins said Uno game. And they don't like that. They don't like that. And the caveat of winning the game or not winning the game is you got to take a shot. Winner, one shot. Losers, double shot. Everybody. This is the whole room. Everybody in the room. So it's like, there's probably like 20 people in the room. So, like I said, they really don't like that. Impulse, Derek won the game. But where the static of this story comes in is, I don't want to take the shot. I got a lot of other shit going on in real life. So the party was really just kind of like, you know, a refreshment, you know, a change of pace for what I got going on. Now, you got to take the shot. When people influence you socially, peer pressure wise, not enough of us stand fast in what we want to do. Not enough of us. And that starts at the top. I don't want to hear XYZ. That's an excuse. You got the choices, yes or no. This is like a role-playing game. Do you want to go left? Or do you want to go right? Do you want to go up? You want to go down? I miss having carpet so much. But it's all good. Every controller is insured at this point, because, like, what the fuck? We've been chatting for about 45 minutes, man. All right, we'll run a game, man. We'll run a game. I'm 0 and I'm 1-2 right now. And I lost that. And I think I just got tired. I've been in every last one of these games. I think I got tired. And we 2 games out of the playoffs on squads. So yeah, I just got tired. Open lobby challenge, open Discord. If anybody want to chat, if anybody want to rap, we in the lab.